Do you have the same business on your website as it is on Instagram or on LinkedIn? Probably not. Most businesses make this big mistake. They have, most of the time, maybe not you, maybe for you it's the other way around, an old website with old information. And then you have an Instagram that's totally up to date. But if humans and AI are reading your Instagram page and your website, they think you are two persons, two different kind of persons. And when they start to read your LinkedIn, they are like, okay, they are lost. Who is this person? What is this business for? They all need to be aligned. If they are not, this is called the entity gap. That's why I work with the rings of entity. This is so important and nowadays easy to do, but they need to be aligned. Otherwise, AI or a human starts to read your business on different platforms and is thinking like, okay, what are you selling? Am I your right target audience or target customer? And if a potential customer needs to ask that question, am I the right customer for your business? It's never going to work, of course. And I understand this because it's very difficult if you are doing it in the old manual way, say like the 2020 way or 2010 way. You have to manually update your website, your Instagram, your LinkedIn all the time. And what a lot of business people do, a lot of entrepreneurs, they think, okay, but on LinkedIn I need to be more the entrepreneur. And on Instagram I need to be more like, okay, the entertainer and making nice pictures. And on TikTok I need to dance. And on my website I just need to give some information. But that sounds different on every channel. And that's not working because it starts with you, with who you are as a founder, with who you are in the business. And that's an important thing because if you start with who you are and you make sure your entities are the same on every channel, you start with your own website. Rings of entity, ring 0 is what lives in your head, your vision, your strategy, your passion, your business, your target audience, everything. Ring 1 is your website, you control it. Your website is controlled by you totally, if you have the right partner to build your website, of course. Then ring 2 are your social channels, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, Reddit, X, etc. And ring 3 are other people talking about you on their social channels or websites. So these are the rings of entity because for you it's important to understand that the same things you say on your website, your entities, needs to be the same entities on your social channels. And eventually, that's a result, in ring 3, people will start to talk about you the same way as you talk about yourself. And that's key, because at that moment, a customer of yours can talk to a potential customer of yours and explain very clear who you are, what you do, and why your solution is going to help them. It's because the message is clear to everyone. And it starts in your head, ring 0, and then you have to put it on your website, ring 1, but you have to send the same message, the same words, the same entities, the same frameworks, methods, stuff like that, who you are, where you are, who you are for, all the entities. You can ask AI to help you with writing down your entities for your business, and you have to put those on your social channels as well. And you have to repeat it, because nowadays most AI models are up to date. They are going online and search for your business just as humans do. So it's 50-50, 50% AI, 50% humans. And they are going to search for your business, and you need to be aligned over all your channels. And if you do it like that, and you start repeating your frameworks, your methods, your entities, at that moment, people start to recognize you. That's why you sometimes see brands grow very fast. What do? They repeat the same things over and over and over again. The same topics, the same 5 to 7 topics, maybe presented in a different form, in another way, with a different story, but the core is the same. These entities are growing very fast because people and AI, they need the repetition. They need to see you are talking about the same things over and over and over again. And it doesn't matter if you're a high-end luxury car rental service, or you are a tailor, or you are an artist, or a coach, or a trainer. It doesn't matter. You just have to find your own entities and you have to name them consistently over all your channels in the same way. So, rings of entity, ring 0, what lives in your head. That's the most valuable part most entrepreneurs leave in their head, but you have to put it on ring 1, your own website. It needs to be up to date. After that, you place it on ring 2, your social channels, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, everywhere. And then ring 3 is the result. People start to talk about you in the same way. They even start to mention you on Instagram or LinkedIn. When they see people having a problem, you are the solution for. And when that happens, it's magic. But it's all about the core, the entity. Close the entity gap and you will win.